This was a review of the paper of the impact of low progesterone on the day of embryo transfer on pregnancy outcome, and was published in Human Reproduction in 2021. And this was by Elena Labata and her team. Now, it's an interesting paper. So the question here was, what is the threshold of progesterone for a successful pregnancy to happen? So below what level are lower pregnancy rates coming up? Now, studies have looked at frozen embryo replacement and looked at the protocol best, and there's no such evidence which protocol will be the best. They looked at the minimal amount of progesterone required for a successful pregnancy, and many studies have looked at this, and there's also been some consensus that it should be more than 9.2 nanogram, that is probably equates to 32 or 33 nanomole in this study. Progesterone levels were done on the day of embryo transfer. In this study, again, vaginal progesterone was used, which was utrogestan, and it was used at 400 milligram twice a day. And they found when progesterone levels dropped to less than 8.8 nanogram, I think that would be nanomoles about 27 around, they had a lower chance of having a pregnancy. That is 35.5 to 52% live birth rate. Now, one of the other things which this paper also looked at indicates if it looked at serum progesterone levels when using macronized vaginal progesterone or intramuscular progesterone or subcutaneous progesterone, leading to lower progesterone levels as in this case. But what we know is that in the case of intrauterine progesterone, they're much higher when you use macronized progesterone is used, unlike looking at serum levels. They also found that there was no direct correlation between uterine progesterone and serum progesterone levels, which have been found in pharmacokinetics and phytodynamic studies. Also at present, we think that the only way to measure progesterone likely to be with the use of serum. There's no way that you can measure uterine progesterone. There are some studies which suggest that progesterone levels really do not matter, and these have been shown. Now, this study, like many other studies, shows that while a progesterone level on a day of transfer may give us an indication of a lower chance of pregnancy if the progesterone level is not higher, it does not tell us if the progesterone level being higher, the pregnancy is going to be successful. Now, another thing which was found out in this study is that if you follow the same protocol without any changes, and women who had a low progesterone in the previous cycle, 80% of them would continue to have a low progesterone in the next cycle. And this has been noticed. And if you do not change, you're going to go ahead with a lower progesterone. Now, as soon as you add progesterone, the serum levels seem to be going up within 6 hours. So in summary, it was said that women with a progesterone less than 8.8 nanogram per ml had a significantly lower chance of live birth rate of 35.5% compared to 52.0%, which is something important. So even though we would recommend doing a progesterone test on the embryo transfer, there continues to be some controversy regarding the exact level at which successful pregnancies occur, and that continues to be debated. So at present, if you are doing serum progesterone, I think it's good to keep your data to see whether intervention is helping.